Hello, dear one. My name is Naniya from Love and Freedom Life Strategies. I'm a health and life coach. Today, I want to talk with you about the Hebrew word Hesed. It can be translated simply as love, but it's actually much more complex than that. It's a very rich word with a very complex meaning. John Oswalt says it's a completely undeserved kindness or generosity. Lois Tverberg says it intervenes on behalf of the loved ones and comes to their rescue. So it's a word that denotes action, not just a feeling. So maybe most simply put, it's love in action. It's faithful, loyal, active, acts of devotion and loving kindness that go beyond the requirements of duty. That's a quote from Darrell Bach. I'm quoting a lot of people here because I never learned Hebrew in school. I'm fascinated by it, and I'm fascinated by understanding the Bible better, understanding that what we have is an English translation that we have to work hard to understand, because the language and the culture from which this ancient text has been translated is very, very different from ours. And so it is our duty, if we want to use the Bible as a guide, as if we want to use it to teach, to inspire, we need to do the hard work of understanding something about the original language and something about the culture of the time, the history, the writer. It's very, very important. So this word, this Hebrew word, Hesed, the more we can learn about it, the more it can shed light on verses in the Bible that talk about the love of God, what that means for us. And in the end, that is the most important point here, that Hesed is the unfailing love that God has for you. It is deeply personal. It's always about the other. And of course, God's heart for us is that we would then be so filled up with this love from God that we would turn around and spread that into the world, that we would shower that upon the people around us. But it doesn't have to come from us. We don't have to be the source. The source of this unconditional, unfailing action love comes from the God of the universe. So, some of the ways that this Hebrew word is translated in the Bible is steadfast love, mercy, kindness, goodness. But these words really are still too simple. I mean, if we maybe put them all together. Loving kindness. I like that one the best, I think. Loving kindness. It denotes a tenderness and a consideration. So all of this put together, what does it mean for us? No matter what you are facing today, no matter what storm you may find yourself in the middle of, God's Hesed love is available to you. In the very best sense, it's predictable. It's stubborn. It's extravagant, and it's unchanging. Rick Warren says that God's love is like an ocean. You can see the beginning of it, but you can't see the end. This is the faithful, loyal, tender, kind, compassionate, considerate, powerful love that God has for you. May your heart be encouraged today by this. May you take it to heart. Take a moment to breathe in this truth, to breathe it in and let it trickle down into your nervous system, into your body. Take some deep breaths and let it move from your head to your heart. Permeate all of your cells. and flow in you and through you to a world that is in desperate need of this love. Thank you for being with me today. Let's continue to learn and grow and practice together. Peace, peace and love, Hesed love to you today.